Now we're going to remove the brush assembly. I'm going to do two things, both the brush assembly and the housing. If you have to replace a belt or you have problems with the brush, you take a screwdriver and take this access panel off, and that's where your belt is at. And then to gain access to it, to replace it, you remove this screw, and then there's a 3/16 nut. Usually it's set in there, and I have to use needle nose to begin to back it out, and then you can finish taking it out. And then you take a screwdriver or straight edge and pry the cap off. Now you have to be careful. There's a gasket here, and try not to rip the gasket because you want to save it. If you do rip it, we suggest you get a new gasket or you use some type of adhesive, because what will happen if you don't, moisture will get in here and will begin to disintegrate your belt, and it'll be like a oily substance will drip on your carpet. And then to remove the belt, I usually stick a screwdriver here and turn the brush assembly. The belt's free, and you pull the brush off. Pretty easy. Usually this is the bearing that binds, and so you can take these two bolts off, pull this off, and you'll gain access to this bearing. We suggest you clean both bearings and lubricate them, but this is the one that tends to go out the earliest. And then to reassemble it, it's quite simple. We're going to go one more step, which you generally won't have to do, but since we've removed the brush assembly, we thought we would include this session together. If you have to gain access to the brush motor, which usually these brush motors last a long time, but there's 3 screws. You back these out. You've already removed these 2 screws because of the vacuum motor. And then you lift the housing off, and this exposes your brush motor. And the brush motors are pretty simple to replace. Just remove these 2 screws, loosen these 2, and the motor will come right out. And if you have to take this little gear off, you just put a screwdriver in this slot and put a wrench on this or a pair of pliers, and then you'll just back it off. Of course, to reassemble it, just do the opposite. I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, you can contact us through our website, www.carpetexpress.biz. Thanks for watching.